Hi, Miss Irvin. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Sheree?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time and talking with me about your fantastic fiber arts class coming up June 22nd through the 26th from 9 a.m. till 12:30. And it sounds like you've got some fantastic stuff planned for this week. But before we get started talking about your camp, can you give me a little bit of background about who you are, how you got into the arts?
Yeah, so I grew up, born and raised in Kansas. And when it was in high school, I did art all 4 years. And, I chose to do art over some of the other classes I could have taken because I was really passionate about it. And I had a fantastic teacher who really pushed me. And so when it was time for college, I knew I wanted to continue doing art. I thought I was going to end up doing graphic design. And then I took a couple of painting classes and just fell in love with oil paint and that medium. At
Wow.
the same time as my painting classes, I was also teaching myself how to knit, which later became a huge part of my paintings and my life in general. So I've been doing paintings of knitted stuff for a while, and I also knit a lot of my own sweaters and shawls and scarves and things like that. After college, I thought I wanted to get my master's, and I looked at like UT Austin because I knew they had a great program.
Yeah.
And so I looked for opportunities in Texas to get myself to Texas. And I actually did the Navasota program. So I applied for that, having no idea what it was. And I ended up getting it. It was the second go round they'd ever had. So it was really early in the program. And so I
Nice.
was a Navasota artist from fall of 2014. I thought it was going to end in spring of 2015, but I had expressed interest in sticking around. So I ended up doing a second go round
Oh, wow.
from that spring to the following fall. And then I just fell in love with Bryan College Station, so I chose to move to Bryan.
Oh, wow.
At that point, I thought I still wanted to go to grad school eventually, but it just wasn't in the cards. So I did a few day jobs. I was actually teaching some after school camps for you guys. And then about a year later, I got hired on to be the art teacher at St. Joseph Catholic School, which is where I've been for the last 4 years.
Oh, wow. I went to St. Joseph when I think it was kindergarten through I think third or fourth grade. So I love
Yeah,
that
I
school.
really like it there. It's a
Yeah.
great school. We have a nice little community.
Yeah. Awesome. So why is art important to you?
Man, art's important to me. Well, I mean, it's always been a part of my life. I had family members who encouraged me to make it and create it even at a very young age. And I had teachers who were really strong and passionate about it. So I think art is important because it gives us that creative outlet. And for people who might not be athletic like me, or for people who just want to find other ways to express themselves, art is the perfect medium for that. And art can give you opportunities you might not have thought about or might not have really heard about until you really dive into it. And, with this whole pandemic, people are turning to the arts more than ever, and kids and adults are creating, and it's just, proof that we need it, especially in times like now.
Definitely. Art is definitely a need. You've got that right. So when we're looking at your fiber art camp, so it looks like you're going to be doing some lanterns, some all kinds of cool stuff. So can you walk me through what a yarn lantern is going to be?
Yeah, so yarn lanterns, that's a project we're going to start on Monday and we're going to end at the end of the week. And it's really messy. It involves blowing up a balloon to whatever size the kid can get it to, and then we dip yarn in glue and we wrap it all over the balloon, let it dry, and then we're going to put a layer on it each day, so that way on Friday when we pop the balloon, it'll keep the round shape, and then you could hang it in your house and put like a light bulb in it, or just hang it as decoration, or do some creative and fun stuff with it. And if you use different colors of yarn, you get all these really cool, it's going to be really cool.
Awesome. So what else are you guys going to be doing on day one?
So day one is going to be, we're going to talk about some basic crochet. So the two things, fiber art, a lot of people think of knitting and crochet. I'm just going to focus on crochet because knitting takes really long to teach. Mm-hmm. So I'll teach the kids how to do a basic chain. And then if they want to learn more stitches or make like a scarf or something, they can. But if they just want to learn how to do that basic chain, we can turn those into jewelry, necklaces, or we can even make garland, because I'll also cover how to make pom-poms that they could hang off of their chain and then hang in their house again, maybe with their lantern hanging off of it. You never know.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be kind of like a decoration type day.
Oh, wow. Interior design. I love it.
Yeah.
And so then so day 2, you're going to work more on the lantern, since you have to work on that every day. What else are you going to do on day 2?
Day 2, we're going to start doing some weaving. So I have a couple of examples with me. I'm going to teach the kids how to do basic paper weaving, which, isn't fiber, but you learn the basic technique, which is to go over, under, over, under. And then once they've mastered that, we will move on to doing it on a cardboard loom with actual yarn.
Wow. Very cool.
And we might even get to doing some in the round on CDs or circular pieces of cardboard, depending on our time frame and how much the kids master the technique.
Wow. I'm definitely peeking in on that. That'll be fun. That'll be super fun. And then on day 3, we're going to be working on our lanterns. And then what else are we going to be doing?
So we're going to do another weaving project, and I expect this one to take most of the day. That's why I'm dedicating the day to it. And it is a paper plate weaving, but you're going to put artwork in the middle.
Oh, wow.
Kids are going to get a circular, either on the plate or a separate piece of paper that they'll draw a picture on. And then we're going to cut slats into the plate, and they're going to pick yarn to match the colors in their artwork to weave all around the plate.
Oh, wow. That's going to be fun.
Yeah. I do this project at school, and the kids love it.
Oh, I love that. I'm entertained with that. Very cool.
And then if we have that, we'll do some other projects, that other weaving or yarn things.
Very cool. And then day 4, we're going to work on our lanterns, and you're going to do yarn dolls and puppets. That's exciting.
Yeah. So this is my little yarn doll.
Oh, cute.
The kids can get as creative as they want. If we, I've got tons of yarn, so I'll bring lots of different colors. But the idea is you actually wrap the yarn around a book, and then you tie it in different places, and you cut it to make the basic shape of the doll.
Oh, wow.
And then they can wrap it in yarn to make clothes. They can give her hair. If we have like googly eyes or something, we can glue those on. And then something that I did a class like this last summer, and some of the kids actually took popsicle sticks and made them into puppets.
Oh, wow.
So they did the little X thing and tied some strings to the different limbs. So we could do puppet shows. I mean, I'm going to let the kids kind of figure out what they want to do with these and teach them the different techniques.
Wow, that's cool. That'll be fun. Then we have fashion design. So we're doing some interior designs, fashion design. I'm loving this. So, and then day 5, we're gonna pop the balloon in the lantern. And what else are we gonna do to end the week?
Day 5 to be like a finish things type day. I've got a couple projects like that I'm thinking we could do, but I haven't like finalized anything. But I know that a lot of the kids will discover techniques throughout the week that they want to get better at, or just keep practicing, or maybe they won't finish their weaving project because it can take a while. So I'm going to kind of leave day 5 to be that finish up day, and me to give any final instruction for the kids to take things home.
That's exciting. That sounds like a pretty fun week, Miss Urban. You've got I can't wait to see the kids' projects on that week. That'll be super fun.
I love like all things yarn, and I think teaching kids that there's more to yarn than just like knitting and crochet, and that you can do a million things with it is really important.
It's super important. So your class is June 22nd through the 26th from 9 a.m. to 12:30. And if you guys want to sign up for it, it's on our website at acbb.org. And you'll also find our list of procedures, and that we're going to be limiting the classes due to COVID-19. And we've got some great information on our website about how we are keeping our staff safe, keeping our teachers safe, and our students safe. So if you have any questions, feel free to go to our website at acbb.org or give us a call. Thank you so much for joining me and talking about your exciting fiber art class this summer.
Yeah, no problem. I'm really excited.
Me too. Thank you so much. See you later.
Bye.